Hey guys, Valerie here with Haunted 505 Paranormal. You guys, I'm sorry for the delay. Um, Originally, I was supposed to investigate the Dawson Cemetery. However, I don't even want to get into that, but there was just a big ordeal about that. I tried filming twice, and bottom line is, I wasn't able to get in, and two, all my equipment that I took got destroyed. So I am not a happy camper. I I'm just a little frustrated, but anyway, I am actually here in Taos, New Mexico. This is the Kit Carson Cemetery. Straight ahead over there, you're going to see the Kit Carson Park all along. The reason why I'm panning around the park is so you see over here, there are some people. There's like a little league, baseball league going on right now. So if you hear any voices, screaming, cheering, that's what it is. So this cemetery is located right in the middle of the park. Taos is a mountain town here in New Mexico. Here's a little tidbit about Kit Carson. Christopher Kit Carson, born in Kentucky in 1809, became one of the New Mexico's and Taos' most famous residents. Throughout his sorry. I thought I just heard something right there. I don't know if you guys heard that or not. It sounded like not like a meow, but what the heck was that? Could have just been the kids behind me with the wind. That was weird. Sorry, guys. Career as a trapper, scout, army officer, and Indian agent, Carson played a major role in opening the West. As a young man, Carson learned the trapper's trade from men like Irwin Young and Jim. Oh my gosh, wow. He became highly knowledgeable of the frontier and its inhabitants. I keep hearing something over there. What the heck am I hearing? There are crows around me, but it didn't sound like a bird. That was really weird. Originally, the cemetery, it was established in 1847 when Donna Romero, she was a local here in Taos, New Mexico. She donated land for the burial of American soldiers, civilians that were killed during the Taos Rebellion of 1847. In 1852, additional land was purchased to enlarge the cemetery, which was the original burial ground for non-Catholics. And then in 1869, as I read earlier, Kit Carson and his wife were buried here, and they changed the name to Kit Carson Cemetery. You guys, I am by myself. I'm just going to do like a little walkthrough of the cemetery. I don't even want to get into that, but I am here for you guys. I'm live by myself, and I'm not happy about that. I'm a little scaredy cat. So there is a rumor that there are 3 witches that are buried on this cemetery, and we are walking towards their gravesite now. They were believed to be 3 sisters that practiced witchcraft here in the Taos area back in the day. And their burial site, unfortunately, is stated that they have cement poured over their graves. believed to trap them and whatever negative energy that can lurk through it. I am going to be a little quiet because right here, these are residential houses. So this is one entrance to the cemetery. I mean, look at that. That house is literally the cemetery's backyard. The witches' graves are right over here. So we're going to go walk over there now. Looks like someone's on their little scooter bike. Sorry about the noise, you guys. I'll pan around to some of these grave sites so you can get a little idea of what it looks like. Most of these graves are going to date back from the late 1800s, early 1900s. So check out that tree. That is where the 3 witches are buried. I like how that tree splits like that. And there you have it. It looks like some people have came and brought some flowers to put on their graves. Their graves were desecrated, you guys. Their tombstones how were destroyed, as you can see. Totally destroyed. Unfortunate. Look at all that graffiti. That was not here the last time I was here. I was here about 2 years ago, and that blue graffiti was not there. But look, destroyed. You can't even read what it says. And see how that they're buried, covered in cement. So I wanted to walk out here to show you. This is the residential area. So like you can come in through here to the graves or to the cemetery. But I wanted to show you, I want to be a little quiet because this is a house right here. This is the original, this is the old Kit Carson Memorial State Park little sign that they have here, the gates. So there's really nothing online that I tried to research about these witches. If you do go Google Kit Carson Cemetery, there is like a little blurb, but I don't really like the way they talk about them. They make it sound like bad omens and the devils, and you know how they correlate witchcraft with stuff like that, and that's just not true. So there isn't a lot of information on these graves. I am going to just walk through for a few more minutes, you guys, and then we will set up some equipment. Now, talking about equipment, you guys, all my equipment got destroyed, like almost $200 worth of equipment. So I'm really pissed off about that, but what can you do? So I do have my EMF reader. I do have a digital recorder that we can use. And I am so happy right now, you don't even know. Talking about paranormal unity, right? I know in the paranormal community, it has been talked about that we all need to get together and be there for each other in one way, shape, or form. Well, this person walking up right now. I don't know if you can see him on the camera. His name is Chris Madrid. I posted on May 6th when I got so distraught about my my investigation that I was going to do up in Dawson, where everything got destroyed and I couldn't get in. He commented on my post, and I decided to let him know what was going on and how upset I was. And without hesitation, this guy offered up his equipment. He offered up his help. And that, to me, is what paranormal unity is about. Are your ears burning? I'm talking about you.
Well, I went over there by the ball field, and I was like, and I saw a black truck, and I was like, that's why I was asking.
Oh, I was like, what, Bigfoot. I didn't realize that there's a parking lot over here.
There's a parking lot over there.
Yeah.
And I was like, no. So then I parked over here by this auditorium.
Yep. Oh, you parked over here near this.
Yeah, because I have a handicap sticker. So.
Oh, look at you. All right. Yeah, I parked way over there where that truck is pulling out.
But over there, did you see that car?
No, there was no one parked there.
No, there is a car over there, like all thrashed out with a dog chained to it. And I think the dog is dead.
Uh-oh. We'll have to check that out here.
We'll have to check that out because it looks like a German Shepherd.
Oh, no. Yeah, we'll check it out after. How sad.
So, well, I brought my toys.
Look at you. So I was just telling everybody, we are live right now. This is Chris Madrid. If you want to introduce yourself.
So, Chris Madrid, from Grants. I have my own paranormal team called the Southwest Paranormal Investigation Team, or also known as Southwest Pit. So, been doing this for some time, about 9-10 years now. So, just got done doing the St. James.
Oh, that's
yeah.
When was that? When did you do that? Just a few months ago, wasn't it?
Just a few weeks ago.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Literally just a few weeks ago, and was able to go into the forbidden room. So, yeah.
Wait, did you get? Is that on footage? Like we can watch that
footage, but you know, it wasn't like really anything was really even sensed this time.
No.
Oh, I had the REM pod go off a few times.
Yeah.
I brought the REM pod.
Nice. We'll do that. You know, I was thinking, because these are residential houses here. So I was thinking we can do like all of our noisy equipment first.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I don't want them calling cops or anything.
I have a new toy too that we can do.
What do you have?
An iPad. So I have one that I'm going to try and see. Nice. And I used it over there, and it worked really well when there's no. It works really well when there's no radio stations and stuff like that.
Gotcha. Perfect.
So it's kind of like a spirit box, but with that echo type thing.
Right.
So it's got. So we'll play around with that and see.
So I was just telling everybody how I was so.
How many people are online?
You can look here. I can't tell. It's a hosted live event, so it's just me streaming. But I was telling everybody how I was so upset about. Twice I was trying to investigate the Dawson, and it just didn't work out, and how all my equipment just got destroyed, and how you just came out and said, "Hey,
I have a gift for you."
You do?
Yeah.
Oh no.
So I have you a plastic bottle of holy water.
Yes. Oh, you were so amazing. Thank you.
I did. I brought you one. So I have that in my truck.
So I was just telling them about how paranormal unity. We're always talking about how we can come together for each other, and how you just totally.
Yeah, and I kind of just reached out because you said you were bummed and you were defeated, and I was like, "What's going on with her?"
And I was hesitant to like say anything. I was like, I don't want to burden this guy with my problems. And I was like, you know what? I need to talk to somebody. He's in the paranormal community. He'll understand. Yeah. And not with no hesitation. You're like, well, I got you. And I'm like, oh my God, you don't even know how like I needed to hear that.
Right.
So
I heard about this one here. This is the one with the anchor.
Yeah, there's the anchors over there too. A memorial.
Oh, is there more than one? Okay.
Captain. I can't even read the name. Frayne.
Are they really about you staying on the path.
Oh, no, just as long as you're not desecrating anything.
Rain.
Captain Frayne, 1861, 1928. I don't know the history of that. What have you heard about it?
I just thought I was looking on the. I was trying to brush up on my Taoist ghost stuff here. So I looked on there, and that's where I learned about the three witches and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
their grave sites right there at the end.
Oh, okay.
They purposely put them way at the end of the whole cemetery.
But I guess they don't know a name. No names, no record.
What, Kitty? Is that your cat? Oh my goodness. I was like, there's a cat in the cemetery. What's happening right now? Look at you. Uh-oh, you gonna smell my cats? So I was talking to them a little bit. There's not a lot of history on the three witches that are buried here. I just know that they're sisters and that they were very outcasted from the community. There's the REM pod. Nice.
K2, that's what you asked for?
I have my K2, but we'll use both of them.
The Ovulus?
Ovulus! Look at how he came through, you guys. This is what Paranormal Unity is about.
Spirit box?
That's the one that got destroyed. I'm so upset about that one.
And I brought two different. I brought this. I also, I might not have brought my cord. We'll have to see. I'm going to have to run back to my truck. We'll see.
So, you guys, I wanted to do a couple of shout outs. Of course, to the Global Ghost Hunt. Everybody who was involved in putting this Global Ghost Hunt together, thank you guys so much for all your hard work. Brian Laverty, Matt Barron, Nando, all of you guys. I know I'm not naming everybody, but the whole admin team, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for putting this together. Thank you for putting up with me. And what else? Shout out to Paralanx, Parapost, the Pun 1, Pun 2, everybody involved in the paranormal community who has been supporting us. Thank you guys so much. All the viewers out there, just pray for us, keep us safe. Thank you guys for tuning in and, hanging out. Are you on? Oh, you're Ghost Tube. You're going to test out Ghost Tube.
Right.
I've heard mixed reviews on Ghost Tube.
I looked it up. They say that they don't generate any sounds on there. They swear by it. You can actually record. We actually got some interesting
Are you recording right now?
Well, I'm not actually recording. I can record it, the session.
But it is on
But it is on.
It's gonna, if they pick up something. So, oh, there you go. So he has Ghost Tube going.
Did that say my name?
It sounded like Chris.
It did, didn't it?
Chris.
Yeah.
Well, they know you're here. Look at him. He's all snazzy in his boots, and I'm over here in sweats and a sweater. Yeah, I've heard mixed reviews on that.
Yeah, so because we went.
That was like 3 syllables, like almost a sentence. It's like the same female voice that I keep hearing. Let's take that over to the witch's gravesite.
That was a different voice.
That was a deeper one.
Well, you got it?
Yep. Why? Why are we going to the witch's gravesite? To
see if we can make a connection.
Make a connection and just give our respects to this whole cemetery. So it's going to be these 3 right here by the tree.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm so happy you made it. You don't even know how relieved I am. I was so scared to come here by myself. And then 2, just the fact that I was still upset over what happened with all my equipment. I was like, I'm just going to be an idiot walking around with a camera.
Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and record this.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and record. So it's gonna start recording. So today is Wednesday.
I don't know
May
if you want to be
10th.
in the...
It is, I have 1850. And we are at Kit Carson Cemetery.
in Taos, New Mexico.
And we are here by the graves of the 3 witches. Can you guys give us your name? I know you know that there's no record of...
I'm going to put you guys down for just a second so I can grab my EMF reader.
Tell you we do not mean any harm.
Wow, I'm already picking up.
To try to connect.
There we go, picking up some... Wow, this thing's going crazy. So I test this out every time before I take it out. And last night I had it near my phone and it didn't go off, so I know it's not my phone.
Sophia.
Sophia.
I got a name, Sophia.
So, hi, Sophia. Wow, look at that, going off like crazy. So Chris got the name Sophia. Do we have any other names? My name is Valerie. This is Chris. We come with the utmost respect.
You know what?
Are you feeling something? Tell me. I'm feeling palpitations, like I feel real anxious.
Yeah, I could feel like the hair on my arm standing up. My team calls me the human EMF detector. So.
Well, there's no joke because look, this is going off too. So if you're feeling something, this is validating that there is something here. And I do. I feel that every time I feel a shift in energy.
Sophia,
like
do you have
palpitations? Where are you left? Where are you? Where are you?
Here? I'm not leaving you. But you cannot follow us. You know what year it is?
This thing is going crazy, you guys. I don't want to put it on the actual.
Yeah, this is crazy. Sophia, are you still here?
And it's still going off. So I know it's not my equipment that's making it go off. I was hearing a woman's voice or like a meowing earlier. And I kept hearing it when I first started. So I don't know if that's anything that we're picking up on or if I'm just...
But I got Sophia very clearly.
I heard that.
Yeah.
So one of them's names could be Sophia. I want to see, watch, right next to you over here. I want to see if these have the name Sophia on them by chance. So there's Marguerite, Peter, Edith, Maria, and Eloise. Not a Sophia. Sophia, are you one of the sisters, of the 3 sisters that are claimed to be witches here? What was that? Like 2 different voices that came through.
I'm still hearing it in there. That was weird.
This thing's just going off like crazy.
Is there anything you guys need? Want?
Do you have yours on?
Yeah, it's on.
Let me see. Is yours going off at all?
Absolutely.
That was a guy. How weird. Look. Oh, yours is going off like crazy too. Put them together. Look at that. His is going off.
Who's right here? Who's right here right now? Say your name.
His is going off as much as mine. Wow.
Go ahead, say your name.
That's crazy.
Should we try the spirit box?
Try the I want to see if the REM pod goes off real quick. I'm curious.
Have you ever used the REM pod?
No, I not personally, no.
Okay, so there's two functions of the REM pod. One, it works like an EMF detector,
Uh-huh.
and the other is the ATBV, which is the altitude temperature. If there's any
Fluctuation
in the temperature, quick.
So the temperature's kind of, does that affect it because we're outside?
I don't have it on.
Oh, okay, good. I was going to say, because that might affect it because we're outside. So, Sophia, if you are still with us or any energy that is here, that is a REM pod that Chris just put down. If you would like to touch that REM pod, it'll go off and let us know that you are here. Is your EMF still going off?
No.
Steve?
I think it's more like a stew.
Stu? So we're getting some really good activity right now, you guys. FaceTime?
Yeah, is that what it said?
That's what I heard, FaceTime. Crocs? Or...
I'm not wearing Crocs.
Oh, shoot. This thing just won't stop. I'm going to turn it off real quick. And then we'll turn it.
It must be around you. Are you sure it's not your phone?
No, I tested out with my phone.
See, as I get close to you, because you're broadcasting.
Maybe, but...
Two other
investigate? Or something investigate?
Something like that.
Let me put this. I don't want to be disrespectful, but I just want to place this down because I want to see.
Step away.
Huh. I guess it was my phone.
Yeah. Because you're live and you're broadcasting, so you're sending a signal.
Put in. Oh, there it goes. It just went off.
Yeah.
Put yours next to it. I want to see if it goes off. So mine is going off. It's like it's laughing. Yeah. Was it laughing?
Something. Sophia, you still here?
Are there any spirits here that would like to communicate with us? We come with the most utmost respect. I do have some gifts here. Can you say that again? There was a male voice that came through. Can you say that again? It sounded like the same syllables as that sounded like a door closed or something. Are they entering? The spirits are coming through the doorway?
The portal.
The portal. Now that I said portal, I also want to do a shout out to Lee Allen. I did bring my spirit portal box that he made for me. So I'm hoping to use that here soon with the SB7. Hurry! Hurry? Wow, did you guys hear that? Hurry! She wants me to use that spirit box. Wow.
So are you on Facebook Live? Is that where you are?
Yeah, this is the Global Ghost Hunt. We're streaming live on, it's through StreamYard. So he's streaming, okay. We're streaming live through Facebook and other platforms. That's crazy. That REM pod hasn't gone off. How about?
Kind of interesting.
So that is what you're seeing, you guys. That's the ghost too. That's us right there. Hello. That's where all the voices are coming through.
Here's an interesting fact to me. Me and my crooked pinkies.
Oh my God. You're funny. That REM pod is on, right? It sounded like it was laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
What the heck? I stepped away from that.
It won't do nothing to you. What did it say?
Arm pulled out or arm something.
Arm? Maybe arm? Do you really think it's arm?
It's working. So, yep. So I am going to put this, I want to face it to the REM pod for a minute. While I do that, I'm going to get my little gifts out.
Turn this around.
I brought some gifts. Did it say gifts
I thought it said damage.
or damage? Uh-oh.
Talking about maybe the toothbrush.
Yeah. So, crystals and coins. So I'm going to leave a crystal and a coin on each one. That was Spanish. What is that?
Ujale.
Ujale.
It did, huh?
Ujale. Wow.
Yeah.
So that is very distinct for Taos, New Mexico, the Spanish speaking. So there was a male voice that came out and said, Ujale. What does that mean? That's like, ooh,
Yeah, it's like,
oh, here we go. Or here she goes.
It's kind of like a phrase.
So I'm going to leave. I have rose quartz just to represent love and peace.
That thing is really going on.
Yeah, it is. And I brought some coins to leave as a gift. So I'm going to leave one here. Leave one here. And leave one here. That's crazy.
Ufale.
I know. That reminded me like my grandparents. That's how they were. Oh,
See.
something else. Spanish speaking.
Spanish.
So there are a lot of Spaniards that are buried here.
Well, one of the wars here was
The Taos Rebellion, the Spanish and French War.
Yeah.
So that is relevant.
But it said something too.
Just now, yeah.
It's constantly going on. And one thing about New Mexico is we have a lot of what is called Spanglish.
English.
Half Spanish, half English.
Sorry for the wind, you guys. I'm gonna put.
Es bueno. Es bueno.
It's going off in Spanish, you guys. Es bueno means it's okay. It's good. So the yelling that you're hearing right now is over there at the baseball field at that little league.
Can you say her name?
Can you guys say my name? Do you know my name? Can you say it in Spanish? Valeria or Valerie? Oh, it's like, okay, never mind. You don't have to.
What was it?
I thought it was like, I don't know. I didn't catch it. Can you say my name? My name is Valerie. Sorry for the wind, you guys. It's starting to pick up a little bit. There's supposed to be a storm coming through. I tell you, 3 times trying to investigate. 3 times. It's not car trouble, equipment getting destroyed. It's weather. The universe just does not want me to investigate for some reason. So over here we have some kids walking. So if you hear any voices or giggling, that's them. And then we have the lady with her dog and her cat. So if you hear any meowing, that's the cat. What? Alvin? That was clear, but I couldn't hear it.
That was 3 syllables easily.
What was that? But break, but there comes a motorcycle over here, you guys. So just so you're aware that there's a motorcycle. And there's our buddy. Oh, there's our buddy over there. Do you see her? She's just chilling. Oh, she's panting. She's having a time of her life.
That was the motorcycle.
Can you tell me what is walking by right now? What is meowing? Is there a cat? Oh, he just barked. Was it like a wolf? A wolf?
Well, there's a dog too.
Yeah. It sounded like it went woof.
On TV.
On TV, yes, we are on TV.
That came out clear.
That was very clear. So we're getting relevance of the Spanish speaking. The name Sophia on TV.
That was clear. You guys are good.
We have some little investigators here. Sophia, are you still here? Who's?
You're Sophia?
Your name is Sophia?
Yeah, Sophia's still here.
Have you been here for a while? You guys just got here to the park.
Yeah. No, we got here like a while.
Yeah, but
an hour.
Like an hour ago?
oh yeah, but
That is so weird because it was within that time that we got that name.
We got a clear thing to Sophia.
Do you have a message for Sophia? Improvise?
Improvise?
Improvise. A sit? Shut up.
Shut up.
That thing like for evil spirits. That thing like it lights up like the ghost.
No, it's just
Impolite? Is that what it said?
Maybe.
Impolite?
maybe, yeah. Most spirits are not evil.
Sorry.
So a lot of times, think, because a lot of people ask why are there ghosts, and why aren't they in heaven, right? That's the biggest question. But sometimes, do you guys know when you're gonna die? No. So perhaps when you died, you might have been doing something you didn't, or you feel like there's something you should have done, so you don't want to cross over. You know what I mean? You're kind of afraid what's on that other side because you're like, oh, I thought I was gonna be dead. That was it, and then you realize there is an afterlife. And now,
You guys, this cemetery is pretty busy. I do apologize about that.
I don't know if my life is what's gonna happen to me, so that's why I really talk to you. But even in the Bible, it tells you.
Oh, he just laughed at you.
But even in the Bible, when Jesus came back and he said, "Look at my hands, because I have flesh. A ghost does not have flesh." So when he said that, that's saying that there are ghosts. Ghosts don't have flesh.
Can you
Look at
touch
me.
that REM pod? Any spirits that are here? Can you get close to that REM pod and just touch it so we know that you are here?
So even in the Bible, Jesus verified that there are ghosts. So what we do is we kind of find out when like there's places, if there's stuff, activity, we're trying to find out what's going on. Sometimes it's maybe they were murdered and the person never died.
You have? She was trying to say a sentence. You have.
Yeah, I have dealt with people that have been murdered and the person has never been caught, and that's why they feel they have unfinished business. Exactly. See, so
Can some ghosts like kill you? Do they?
No.
not used. They're just people like you. They're just I'm
here. I'm here.
I'm here. See?
Thank you for communicating with us. Do you have any messages for us? Genevieve? Genevieve. Oh, that's Marguerite. Who is Genevieve?
Genevieve, right? Maybe that's what.
Something phone?
Maybe this is one of the.
So Sophia and Genevieve. Who is the third sister?
We're trying to figure out who these people are.
Sophia, Genevieve. Help them. Help them. Help us.
Them.
How can we help you?
I've been doing this for like about 10 years.
You ever get scared?
No,
You're hiding.
no. I just got done doing the one over at the same thing.
So you guys aren't?
She is. I'm not. I'm from Grant. But I probably traveled more than.
Genevieve, are you still here? Sophia, are you still here? Sorry about the wind, you guys. Can I use your SB7?
Wait, so these are
These are legend. Legend has it that there's 3 witches that were buried here, and these are supposedly the graves.
Let's try this. Yeah.
They were sisters.
I always think of it as. What is that for?
This is.
It's kind of similar to what's happening on there. It's gonna sweep stations and see if we can pick up some voices.
Wait, but what if you guys get like
Internet. Yes, you are correct. Internet. We are on live on the internet. Do you have any messages for anybody? Oh, does this work without it?
Yeah, but it won't be a lot.
what if you guys pick up like any other book?
They may have crossovers. So they might have already made their peace.
So do you think like all 3 of them or something?
We don't know.
Can they stop making a difference?
Yeah, we've heard different voices. That's what
So we have the SB7 going off, but it's not very loud for some reason.
We're just like a car, right? Our body's energy. Even when you die, you still have energy. So they have to.
Is there anybody here that would like to communicate with us?
And they make you get drained. So that's on Facebook Live.
This is a global ghost hunt and we're streaming on different social media platforms right now. There you go.
Can you ask my mom? We'll probably see it.
So that one, I removed the antenna. So it won't do
I saw that. That's perfect.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to do to mine,
Yeah.
but then I destroyed it. That's exactly what I was going to do to mine so it doesn't interfere.
Yeah, the left interference.
Can the people on live see us there?
No, they're just the people.
Oh, they can see you here though.
Have a good stop and
So if you're supposed to be home, you guys better get home now. He said bye
Yeah.
because you guys were waving.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. Don't do that. Is that what it said? It said like don't do that.
So in the military, there's the things with the coins. Do you know the difference of the coins?
I know the civilians can leave the pennies, but as far as like the ranks, they leave different silver coins. And we all? Did that say and we all?
Yeah, that's crazy. So usually it's the yeah, anyone can leave a penny. The nickel means that they served with them.
The nickel.
The dime means that they were in the unit when they passed, and the quarter means they were with them when they passed.
Oh. I get mixed, like even when I research it, I get mixed
Yeah.
information on that. That's why when I bring stuff, it's,
Is this on?
no, I turned that off. Oh, I'm sorry.
Speaker.
There's a little league going on over there, so there's people.
So can you tell me, is that dog that was over there by my vehicle, is that dead?
You parked next to me? Enclosed or something. Enclosed, maybe?
So there's a car, it's all thrashed.
Is it a blue one?
Yes. The
Oh,
door is wide open.
Oh yeah, no.
And
That
it's
one,
got a chain,
I think he's homeless. He parks there all the time.
and the dog is just there, and the dog is chained to the door.
We'll check it out, but I think I know that's because
But he didn't move when I got out, nothing.
yeah.
Didn't even look at me.
We'll check it out.
And we have to.
And we have to.
And we have to.
And we have to. We will. Spirits, thank you for communicating with us. This is very active today. It's so sad that they desecrated these tombstones. If or Eve? Eve, like EVE, Eve. Or Spanish, Eve, Ify.
Or is that the third girl's name?
Eve, maybe. Sophia, Genevieve, and Eve. Helping us? Helping us, helping us.
That was like a deeper voice.
How?
Now you got them laughing at me.
You gotta have a little fun. I love that this cemetery has a lot of crows and ravens. There's some magpies out here too.
Let me tell you, it took me something to get out. You know what time I got up this morning?
What time?
At 5:45, I was pouring concrete.
What?
Yep, for church.
Oh my goodness. You already had a long day then. Well, again, I thank you so much, Chris, for coming out and helping me. You don't even know like the weight that was lifted when you like said, "Don't worry, I got you." I was like, "Oh my God." I'm like, "You are insane."
It's the
I'm like, that is so nice.
What did I tell you? I said, not on my watch.
It's just good to see that live, to be a part of that paranormal unity, that community that comes in and says, hey, we're going to help you out. Oh my gosh. Oh, so you guys were doing the parking lot or the entryway?
The entrance.
Oh, how nice.
We extended it by 10 feet.
And this is the church, your community church?
Yeah. This is one of the churches. We have 5 churches there. I'm part of the Knights of Columbus. And we put a medallion in there.
Oh, that's wonderful. That just went off.
Yep, sure did. And my phone's not on, so it's not.
No, it's not going to pick up anything. Oh,
Hey.
well, close enough, but.
Shouldn't be. There shouldn't be nothing running. Oh, shut up, Siri.
How weird. All of our equipment's going crazy. It's time? Something time?
See? Nothing.
Yeah. Did you hear her? Yeah.
See, there's nothing. I was like, it shouldn't be going off. We're still waiting for you to say Valerie's name.
Can you say my name? The last time I asked that was the same guy's voice that came through.
I think you have a crush.
A crush, a follower, a spirit guide following me.
You come here. Okay, Siri.
Your Siri keeps going off.
Pants.
Does that usually go off or no?
No, because I wear it on this hand, and if I bend my hand, I hit the button.
Oh, okay. That's the same one.
Yeah.
Huh.
So what do you think of this?
There's some relevance as far as like the Spanish speaking interacting with us when we're asking certain questions. So 1 out of 10, I'd probably
1 out of 10.
1 out of 10. No, I would give it a try. I'd probably give it because I haven't used it before, I'd give it a 6.
So I looked it up.
But I would definitely give it a try.
I looked it up and it says there.
I need to get up.
We do not add any.
Like a word. Is it a word bank or is it just sweeping?
Nothing. What was?
It was probably. Oh, look, there's that magpie. I like those. Those are so pretty.
Squirrel.
I know. I'm like that. I get distracted very easily. And there's the crow over there.
Hey, it said that twice.
It did.
Who's that coming through?
A special? Especially a special?
Special. Us.
Is that a bunny rabbit over there? Looks like a rabbit.
How many are here? How many spirits are here?
I couldn't make that out. That was almost a full sentence.
How many spirits are here in the cemetery?
One?
Is it few, many, or several?
See, now it's, you get close to my phone. That sounds like another door closed. Alleged. Allegedly.
What did he say?
I couldn't make out what he said, but she was clear. Alleged.
That was definitely a girl voice.
I didn't make that out. Like 3 syllables.
Yeah. They seem
They said it. Avid. Oh wow, that was crazy. Bullshit. Did it say bullshit? Amazing. Is it amazing that you can communicate through this device?
Can you hear your own voice?
Yes or no? Can you hear your own voice? It's something.
It's something, yeah.
Do you have any messages for us? Can you say that again? Look at it or okay?
Okay. I thought it said okay.
Okay or look at it. Okay. Wow. You are ready? You are rivet. You are
Rivet? What's rivet? Riveting?
are we riveting? This device is riveting? Rivet. Livid? You are livid? Hans?
Onstead.
Onstead. That's kind of relevant to the years of the late 1800s, early 1900s here,
Oh, really?
when this was established.
Why is that?
Onstead, horses, I don't know. It's just what came into my mind. Uh-oh. Chris is whistling at a cemetery. That's not good. That's not good. I don't know what it said, but
So you have to go back on here to see how many we actually got on there.
if you go on Facebook, go on my page. I think it's
Oh, you might be able to see.
you can see the feed. Yeah, it's a live feed. We've been going for about an hour. What is it? 7:30 our time. We have a half hour to go. We spent most of our time here.
I don't know. I don't see you live.
Go to our global ghost hunt on the search bar. Type in global ghost hunt and see what pops up. Tap on that page and then scroll. There it is. Tap on that.
Oh, you might be able to.
So there's all the comments. So it looks like Steven's on there.
They're tagging me.
Yeah. So you guys, we can't see the comments, so we're sorry for this whole time. So like Steven's on there.
They're tagging me.
So you guys, we can't see the comments, so we're sorry for this whole time. So like Steven's on there.
They're laughing. Hey, Steven, how you doing?
Steven, I tell you, this guy came through. I so am thankful for him. I know we always talk about that para unity, and this is it. Firsthand right here, came to my rescue.
It was only a 3.5 hour drive.
Seriously, you guys, like he's not lying. He drove 3.5 hours to get here to help me out and to let me play with all his equipment, all of his paranormal.
Thank you for saying equipment, not toys. Playing with all his toys.
Are there any more spirits here?
So we got into Sophia or Genevieve. I wonder if Eve is short for Genevieve.
Genevieve, maybe. Maybe that's what he was trying to say.
That's what I was kind of wondering.
So funny how it just got silent.
Everyone's gone.
Seems like it.
Look, no, everyone's gone. We are alone now.
We are alone with the spirits, you guys. We are alone with the spirits. We've just kind of been hovering over the witches' graves here because we're getting some pretty good feedback on the ghost tube.
You want to try the obelisk?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Let's do the obelisk real quick. I'm going to turn this off.
See what that's got.
So he's putting together the obelisk, you guys. Do you want to describe what that does?
So now this has a word bank. And they can use by energy to select words. Once.
Hold once.
And we found that some spirits like this, some do. News.
News? What news do you have for us?
Can you tell us your name?
Where are we? So what is those?
That's kind of like the receiving.
Okay. That REM pod hasn't gone off once.
No. And that's now all of a sudden quiet.
Ghost tube went quiet. Are you done talking to us? What time is it? 7:30 Mountain Standard Time. I wonder if there's like certain energy shifts.
Oh, I heard walking in there.
Oh yeah, there's a guy.
Walking. I was like, I'm getting footsteps.
Well, over there, when you first come in, I kept hearing like a female or a meowing at like the Carson grave, but it could have been the kids behind me combined with all the wind. Just sounded like it was coming from in front of me. Are there any more spirits here who would like to communicate with us? So again, you guys, thank you so much for commenting. We cannot see the comments. So I don't want you guys to think that we're ignoring you. Everything just went silent.
Yeah. The atmosphere is changing.
Logical.
Logical, maybe.
Maybe. Wow.
Well,
that's so relevant.
So.
I know.
One thing I'll tell you, this is the Ovilus 4. This thing scared the heck out of me.
Soul soup plants? Yes, I planted some morning glories all around the witches' graves here. And I actually planted some here, so I don't see that they're growing yet. There is something growing here, like a nice rose bush. I think someone planted a rose bush. You were saying that scared you?
Well, I didn't know this speaks with feeling.
Oh, that's interesting.
So, like, when it says, like, beer, it's not just, like, beer. It's beers. And I was like...
And is it supposed to do that?
Yeah, it's to make it more lifelike.
I don't think I like that.
The very first time I was like, what the heck? Then when it says like scary, it's like scary, and it's like
Oh, I
it throws
see.
like
Yeah,
it throws that little like mood into it. And I was like, what the heck?
that's funny.
So the very first time I used this was at one of my
I'm gonna pan
members.
around while he's talking.
It was at one of my members' boss that found out what she found out what he did. So she goes, I have stuff happening. I need help. So we actually went and took it this, and this thing was I never seen it so accurate. And I was like, I can't make this up. And I told that lady, I said, you need to be here with us because it could say something and not mean anything to me, but it might
It
mean
might
the
mean
world
something to
you.
them.
So the very first thing it said was ashes, divided, purgatory.
Oh,
And I was like,
gotcha.
and I was like, does that mean anything? And she was like, yeah. And then she kind of explained, and it was so profound. And I told that lady, I said, look, I cannot make this say anything.
It's just
It's just coming through, and if it makes sense to you, then
it's relevance.
yeah. So, well, one of the things is it said handicapped and weeping. To me, that meant like crying.
Yeah.
But to her, it meant something different. And she goes, no, that is my mom.
Oh,
She was handicapped and her legs used to weep. They would,
wow.
and that's what they call it. I didn't know that. So that's why I told her, I said, that's why I have you here.
Wow.
And her place was having so much activity that she was moving and she was already having activity at the new place.
That is pretty relevant for paranormal investigators when you bring in the family members or whoever it is that you're doing the investigation for. So that can be another validation for the investigation itself. So that way you can better help them or better understand the situation at hand. So you're not thinking that's just random voices coming through.
The other reason I bring people in that are there, because if something that tends to fly off the shelf and breaks, it wasn't me.
Evidence.
I have validation.
I didn't do it. That's what the camera's
I didn't break
for.
nothing in your house.
That's funny. So, do we have any other spirits here who would like to communicate with us?
Look at that. That is completely silent.
It's just went silent. Is it on? Does it shut off after a while?
See, watch. See the bottom?
Recording?
No, that's our voice. You see the voice on the bottom? Watch. Be quiet. Watch.
Don't tell me what to do. Just kidding.
But see, watch it.
I saw that. Yeah.
So, and that also shows you that there is no database that it's just spitting out words.
It comes in waves. If you get you have to be at the place at the right time for it to, communicate. It's just funny how it works that way.
And it could be that we got enough evidence. Sophia, Genevieve, maybe there is another Eve, or
there was another name that was coming through, but I couldn't understand what it was saying. If anybody in the comments can validate that maybe
ojalá, or
can validate that maybe there was another name that came through that we missed, I can do some further investigations. Some further research on this cemetery to see if we can pick up any kind of historical names. That may be people who are buried here that were coming through. All the ravens and crows have gotten really loud.
Yeah.
There comes one flying.
Temperature is dropping. That was pretty epic because I got here and it was 69 degrees. So I was like, okay, that's not too bad, but I knew it was going to drop. You guys still have snow on your mountains.
That Ovulus isn't going off. Are there any spirits here that would like to communicate with us? Can you tell me how many fingers I'm holding up? My hands are so cold, they're red. Can you tell me how many fingers I'm holding up?
I'm not even, remember before I could tell you I could feel.
I don't feel
I
it.
don't
Yeah,
feel
the
anything now.
palpitations have left about probably a good 10 minutes after those kids left. It's just peaceful now. It's just quiet. Yeah.
Somebody in a red skirt.
I know, she's like in a red dress. Oh, fancy. Oh, fancy.
Yeah, nothing. Maybe that's what I wanted to let you know, that it knows about your plants.
The plants. So what did you get on the ovulus? You can't scroll on
No,
it, huh?
maybe.
Oh, so right there,
Logical. It was logical, maybe. What did you say it was
logical,
tying
maybe
down?
plants and soup? Is that
Yeah.
what it says?
Soup. That could be just. That could be.
Soup for the soul?
That could be, though, they're trying to say something and it came out wrong.
Soup. That actually sounds good. Can make some soup for
Well,
dinner.
let's see. So one of the guys
What
did
was
bring us
that?
soup today.
Did you hear that? Oh, it's the hummingbirds. It sounded like shuffling right behind me, but there's hummingbirds in that bush. Well, looks like the spirits know that it's time. Is there any last messages that you have for us? You still didn't say my name. Can you say my name?
The trees numbered.
Hmm?
Yeah, the trees numbered.
That must be something new. I never noticed that.
I got the tree numbered.
I wonder why they would
So I.
for a marker maybe?
Yeah. Well.
Uh-oh.
So what do you know? What do you know about Kit Carson?
I know very little about Kit Carson.
I know that he was
I
only 5'1".
I had put a little list of, like, I went through this earlier before you got here. I don't know if you want to read on that, but I am not from Taos, and I heard about this cemetery because I was researching haunted cemeteries. What do you hear? A car? There was a car.
I heard the car down there, but I heard something here.
See, I thought I heard something. I thought it was the hummingbird shuffling, but it sounds like it's more right here, right in front of us. Like exactly where you're stepping, right there is where I hear it.
See how crunchy it is?
Yeah, it sounds like footsteps or shuffling. And I thought it was those hummingbirds that were fighting on that bush, but it sounds more like where you're at.
Come on, don't be afraid to talk to us.
So you're going to hear some screaming. There's some kids
Do
far
me a
off
favor.
that way.
Step in here. And do you get a fragrance when you step in there?
Vanilla? I don't know. Not really.
No.
Mm-mm. It's probably my lotion. Vanilla coconut lotion.
No, I didn't smell vanilla though.
What did you smell?
I want to say almost like a lavender, but I don't see even lavender here.
Oh, I do have lavender essential oils on. That's probably what you're smelling. I saw that. What did it say?
Lisa.
Lisa Heat. Huh.
Lisa? Your name Lisa? Is your name Lisa? They're coming down here.
It's okay. We'll see.
Yeah, but
Lisa Heat. They're videotaping is what they're doing. So this ghost tube just decided to not go off anymore. This hasn't gone off at all. Just touching it so you guys know that it is working and it is on. Why is it still going? Is it? Like maybe I have the attachment. They're like, we're attached to her. What?
going off now.
Well, now it's going off. Can you step away from that REM pod? Can you stop the light from going off? Step away from it.
There's the cat back.
Kitty, what are you doing here?
Oh.
I thought your owner drove off.
Still wanting to play with it.
Well, hey there. What are you doing back, huh? You checking out the cemetery? You like it here? That's weird that the kitty's back. She's just chilling out with us. You know, they do say that animals can sense spirit.
Here.
My chicken scratch. What's up, little guy?
What does it have on the side? Look, it's got a circle and like it almost says like Joe. J-O. Look at it.
Yeah. No, it says no.
It's a. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Or VO?
VO. Vo.
Well, that'd be 5 and 0. 50.
Oh, there you go.
Did you used to be a jockey? That was your number, 50.
Kitty, are you picking up anything? You picking up anything? He's just cruising it.
Lisa.
That's weird. Lisa Heat. Maybe Lisa she passed away in a fire? Lisa Heat? Something to do with heat? Yeah, it just went silent. Like there's nothing.
Yeah.
No more. Nothing.
How long you broadcasting till?
About what, 10 more minutes? Till 8 p.m. my time, 10 p.m. Eastern. Whoa. I keep hearing something over here. I'm gonna go over here real quick. I hear like shuffling over here on the grass. There's like some more graves right here. Mabel Dodge, 1879 to 1962. Ooh, I'm getting that palpitation back. Do you guys hear anything? Besides my breathing. Oops. Chris, look at the cat behind you on that tombstone. Right there. Hmm. Are there any other spirits here who would like to communicate with us? Keep feeling like there's someone like following me. You ever get that feeling where there's like a presence that just like rushes up on you?
Okay, I think I figured out what's going on.
It was communicating this whole time? What happened? What the hell?
Who's Lisa Heat?
Oh, wow. Now it's talking.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I was like,
I'm gonna go over here real quick. I don't know where the cat took off to, but she was hanging out over here. Oh, I bet you because of all these little mole holes. Oh, there she is. What did it say? Did it say Valerie? It finally said my name. Every time I say that, I think of that stupid song. I think it's by TLC. Say my name, say my
oh, I
name.
thought you were talking about the Valerie song.
No, I probably should have.
You know the song, Valerie?
Yeah. How? How does it go?
Hey, I am a musician.
He's bad. He's bad. He's
I'm
glad. You're bad. Like badass.
I actually have to play for a funeral on Friday.
Oh my goodness. Who is it for? Any of the names that came up?
No, his name is Manuel.
Oh. God rest his soul. What the heck is that?
She did it. She did it.
She did it? What did I do? Who did what?
Valerie did it.
Just blame it on Val.
She got all her equipment wet. It was her.
Don't even like replay that for me. I'm still so upset about that. Anybody wants to donate like an SB7 and a digital recorder? I greatly appreciate it. Anybody have an Ovilus that I can buy? I would love to buy one of those. I've always wanted one.
Oh, actually, I know somebody that I have it on Facebook. Somebody, they're selling all that.
Are they?
I think they're getting.
Are there any more spirits here who would like to communicate with us? Say my name again, please. What did she say? Up? Help? Help?
Help.
Help?
I say help.
What can we help you with? What's that cat stalking?
Oh, look there. You can read it too.
Caden? Caden? Caden. What did that say?
I thought it said baby,
Baby.
like singing. It sounded like
Thank you.
singing. Kit Carson, right there in the back.
Kit Carson.
But look at it. But look at it. It's
It's backwards.
yeah.
That is so weird. I guess they're in
Picking
the
up a
disco now.
radio station. A
Are
radio.
there any more
I think a
spirits
radio
here?
station's bleeding in. Sometimes it'll bleed in.
Do you have any last messages for us? We want to say thank you for allowing us to hang out with you. Appreciate the communication you gave us. Sophia, Genevieve, Eve,
That's another.
thank you so much for communicating. I know you are asking for help. We can say a prayer before we leave. Will that help you?
It sounded like music.
Mm-hmm.
So, this is also
For regret or forget it.
you can hear the white noise.
Yeah. So the ghost tube, do you pay for it or is it like a free?
It was free, but now
Mhm.
I just upgraded to the.
So it has both.
So it has
Okay.
both.
SP?
SP. So
SPS?
for a year is $11.99. So it's like
So for those of you
$12.
who are curious about GhostTube, they do have a free app, or you can upgrade to a paid version. And I'm assuming the paid version you get more.
Yeah, unlimited videos. You can
Right.
do unlimited. So on the thing like, hi.
Divorced? Defeat?
Defeat.
If we say a prayer before we leave, will that help you? You guys, it looks like I have one more minute on our live stream. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you. If you guys heard anything or you saw anything, just send me ideas. Yeah, send me your ideas. Send me a message. Let me know what you guys picked up on. Look, this cat is just all over. Oh, she got stuck.
Oh,
she's not. So you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Again, this is Valerie with Haunted 505.
And Chris with Southwest Pit.
We want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. We're going to stay communicating for a little bit. So if you guys want to hang out for a little bit longer, we'll be here.